So let's come down into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees spread nice and wide. Woo! No matter, I know that this week has, for lots of people, it's been quite a bit. So if you've been feeling like things are quite a bit, recognize that. Just feel it, recognize it. You don't have to try to change it. You don't have to do anything about it. Just recognize it. Because it's always changing, which is a blessing, but it doesn't make it any necessarily easier. So go ahead and start to deepen your breath. Take a very big, beautiful inhale. And then a really easy-going exhale. Good, and then we do that again. Take a deep breath in, big, huge inhale. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And then exhale, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. So take a moment, and as you're connecting with your breath, recognize your past week, the energy that was in your week, the energy that you're feeling. Now, knowing that everything changes, and so keep that in mind as we move and as we practice together. Walk your arms all the way over towards the right side of your yoga mat. And I promise you, everything changes. Walk your arms all the way over towards that right side. Take a deep inhale. Good, and then walk your arms all the way over towards the left side. Reach those arms all the way over towards the left. Take the deepest breath in again. Big, huge inhale. Awesome. And then draw your arms into center, nice and easy, nice and slow. Let's come on forward onto our hands and onto our knees. Welcome, Robin. Welcome, Mom. And if we want to play the music, we'll press play on the count of 10. All right, so grab that Spotify playlist in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Cool. Okay, here we go. On your hands and knees, let's flip our fingers to face the kneecaps. So you just flip the fingers over, nice and easy. And just rock your body from left to right. And lean a little bit more over towards the right and take a pause. Okay, and then rock over to the left. And then take a pause. Go over to the right again, and as you pause, lean a little bit more, take a pause, eyes closed, drop your head. All you feel now is that right side, yeah? I mean, for the most part, that's what you feel. And lean all the way over to the left, and then pause. Now you're focusing, you feel the energy on that left side. Where you place your awareness, your energy flows. Come back into center. Keeping both hands steady into the floor, take a cat-cow, lift up your heart, big inhale. And then exhale, round and curl your back. Then one more time, inhale, lift the chest, lift up your chin. And then exhale, round and curl your awesome back. Good. Flip those fingers to face forward, one hand at a time, and stretch those arms all the way forward for your puppy pose. And pull your hips so far back that you can lift that tailbone up. Yeah. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Inhale. Drop the elbows down into the floor so your forearms are in the ground, and step your legs back. Forearm plank. And then let's just pump up our legs a little bit. So shift forward towards your tippy toes and shift your heels back. Shift it forward, inhale. Exhale, shift heels back. One more, shift forward, and then shift it back. Now just dip the hips from left to right, but such little tiny bit where you don't even, it's not too much. It's just a little tiny bit. Good, and one more big inhale. Release your hips to the floor, exhale. Lift the crown of your head up. Reach your chest through your arms so you can feel the stretch in the middle of your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Point your toes, lengthen your legs. Where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. So on a big inhale, push the floor, lift up your heart. And as you exhale, release and lower. Hands on the floor, tuck toes, push up into plank, inhale. Hold it as we exhale. Now, situate your plank pose, maybe bring your legs a little bit closer together, and then tilt forward, and then shift back with your heels. Ready, forward, inhale, exhale, back. One more, forward, and then back. It's a down dog. Lift up your tailbone. You drop your head. Look underneath of your right armpit. And then look underneath of your left armpit. Yeah, and then inhale, let's lift up that right leg, breathe up high, stretch it up, bend the knee, stack the hip, open it wide. Make 2 big circles with that right hip. So try to get into the hip as you go up and around. Yeah, and then inhale, lift up the leg even higher. Exhale, pull the knee towards your nose. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, pull the knee in towards your nose. One more, inhale, lift the leg. And then exhale, pull it in, hold it. Step that foot forward between your hands. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in, pull the arm up high like there's something above you that you gotta get. So lift and stretch. Make the biggest circles with that right arm up and around to feel your shoulder. Get into those spots that feel like tight. And then just massage it out with your movement. And then drop the back knee to the floor. Let's go ahead and reach back. Maybe you can grab a hold of your left foot with the hand. And then lift up your chest. And if you can't grab the foot, no worries. Just keep reaching for it, Lift up your heart. Big breath in. And then big breath out. Release that foot. Bring your hands on top of that right thigh. Lift your chest up high. Yes. Okay, lift up that left side of your waist. And on an inhale, reach those arms up. On a breath in, pull the arms up high. As you exhale, lean back a little bit, open chest wide. Inhale, lift yourself up. And exhale, stretch it back. And then the last one, inhale, pull up. And exhale, reach it back. Awesome. Come on up with the arms. Stay up here. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Stretch the arms up and over to the left. Okay, so where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. As we practice together, let's focus on what we're thinking about. Let's focus. On an inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, lean back. Release the hands down to the floor. We'll straighten out that right leg. Breathe in, flex toes up. And then exhale, bend into the knee and look up with your heart. And then on an inhale, straighten out that leg. Feel your hamstring. And exhale, bend into the knee. One more, inhale, straighten. And then exhale, bend. Awesome. You're going to straighten out both of the legs. We come into our pyramid pose, Use blocks if that's awesome, if that's what you need. And on an inhale, look forward and lengthen the crown of your head. Reach. And exhale, fold and release. On an inhale, look forward and lengthen. Your spine lengthens. And then exhale, fold and release. One more time, everyone. Lengthen the spine forward. Now hold the length. Chin is in our chest. Palms on top of your waist. So grab a hold of your waist.
Reach that right hip back. Okay, so notice now that you're focusing on those legs. Lift up your thighs, pull that right hip back. Now start to lengthen, reaching the crown of your head more forward. Can you reach your arms forward too, like you're going to give somebody a hug? Big inhale. Exhale, shoot those arms straight back. Activate your body. Inhale, reach those arms forward. And exhale, reach those arms straight back. One more. Inhale, arms forward. And exhale, arms back. You got it. Bring your hands down to the floor. Shift forward, lift up left leg, standing split. And then reach through your leg. You know? Where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. So focus now on that left leg and lift it. Now focus on that right thigh and lift it. Breathe. You know, breathe in, big inhale. Good. Step it back, plank pose, exhale. So as we focus on the physical body, the mind is going to start to get a little bit bored. Shift a little bit to the right, hold it, and then shift a little bit to the left. The mind's going to say, no, we have more things to think about. Shift forward, inhale. On a big breath in, lift up the right arm to the sky. Pull that right arm up high. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Pull it up. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, right arm will lift. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, left arm, lift it. And then bring that hand down. Look forward on a breath in. Lowered knees, chest and chin, breathe out. Inhale, curl up into low cobra, Bhujangasana. And then exhale, lower your chin to the floor. Now pause for a moment. Lengthen your legs even more. On an inhale, push up, cobra pose. Feel your thighs heavy on the earth. And exhale, lower yourself down. One more time, inhale, curl up. And then exhale, curl yourself on down. Tuck your toes, push up into plank. Breathe in, hold it as you breathe out. Lift up the right leg, inhale. Just hold it, breathe out, exhale. Drop the right toes down. Lift up the left leg, inhale. Hold it and exhale. Drop the toes down, breathe in. It's a down dog, breathe out. Whoo-wee. Ah. You know, you want to focus, whatever it is that you're doing. So right now we're moving our physical body. You're breathing. This is what you want to focus on. The mind's going to think it's boring though. The mind's going to want to focus on the stuff that is bothering us, the stuff that we're, working on, working through. Tell the mind, take a break. Just take a break. On a big inhale, lift up that left leg. Breathe in, bend the knee, stack the hip, breathe out. Make 2 big circles with that hip. Remember, your body listens to your mind, okay? Your body is listening to your mind. Inhale, lengthen out your leg. Exhale, pull the knee in towards your chest. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, pull that knee all the way in. Inhale, lift the leg. And then exhale, pull the knee in. Step the foot forward. Right hand down, left arm scoops up, breathe in. And then make those big circles with that left arm up and around. Up and around. You got it, up and around. And then go ahead and drop the right knee to the floor. Reach back, grab a hold of your foot, lift up your chest. Breathe in, lift up your heart. Notice the quality of your breathing. Yeah. Then release that foot. Bring your hands on top of the thigh, lift your heart up high. Now everyone lift up your right side of your waist and then scoop those arms up. Big breath in. Exhale, lean back. On an inhale, pull your arms up.
And exhale, stretch it on back. One more time, inhale, lift from the spine, and then reach back. Keep those arms lifted. You're gonna grab a hold of that right wrist, and stretch your arms up and over to the left. Okay, so reach up and over. Feel the side of your waist. Lengthen from the side of your waist. Reach up high, big breath in. Yeah. On your next inhale, lift the arms up. As we exhale, hands down. Straighten out the left leg. Inhale, flex toes. Exhale, bend into knee, look up with heart. Inhale, straighten out leg. And then exhale, bend into it. One more time, inhale. Focus on your breath. And then exhale. Straighten out both of our legs. We come into that pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. You know, you want your right toes to point forward, left hip pulls back. On your next inhale, from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head, lengthen forward. And then as you exhale, fold and release. On an inhale, lengthen your spine forward. And exhale, fold and release. And then one more inhale, lengthen and reach. And exhale, fold. Now bring your palms on top of your waist. All right, you're going to keep your chin in towards your chest. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Now keep your chin towards your chest so that you can really feel the back of the neck lengthening. Reach those arms forward like you're going to give somebody a hug, but lift up from your thighs. Breathe in, pull forward. Exhale, shoot the arms straight back. Inhale, arms forward. Give it energy. Exhale, reach the arms straight back. One more. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, stretch. Bring the hands down to the earth. Let's lift up that right leg. Great job. You reach, you stretch, you breathe. You know, your body is listening to your mind. So, and that mind wants so much control, doesn't it? The mind wants to control. Lift up that leg a little bit higher. But we gotta steer the mind. The mind is ruled by our senses, what it sees, what it smells, what it hears, what it touches, what it tastes. Lift up that leg a little bit higher. Breathe in. Awesome. Then step it back. Plank pose. Breathe out. Let's all keep the right hand on the floor. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Side plank and pull that arm up high. Big inhale. As you exhale, thread your needle. Bring the arm through. Inhale, arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, thread it under. Breathe out. Inhale, reach and stretch. And exhale, thread. Bring that left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. And exhale, thread under, breathe out. Inhale, right arm up, hips up high. Exhale, thread. Good, inhale, reach. And then exhale, thread. Bring the hand down to the floor, you're in a plank, breathe in. Let's lower chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. And then your downward facing dog. Ooh-wee, 5 breaths. You can come into child's pose. You can enjoy your down dog. You can do anything that you'd like to do. I'm going to ask you this. Focus as much as you can on what you're feeling physically. Okay? Focus on the stretch of your calves, the feeling of your lungs, the beating of your heart. Train your mind to focus on what you want to focus on. Okay? Train your mind to focus on what you want to focus on. You got it. 2 more breaths. Okay? Good. 1 more breath. Awesome. Downward facing dog, my friends. Let's continue.
On a big inhale, let's lift up that right leg high to the sky. Now, notice the right heel, lift it up a little bit higher. Good. Push your palms into the floor, heels of your hands deeper. Inhale. Touch the right elbow or right arm. Exhale. Inhale, lift that leg up. Exhale, cross it over to the left. Inhale, lift that leg up. And then try to touch your nose and hold it. Now drop the knee to the floor, tap it, and lift it. Inhale. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift it up. One more, tap that baby down and then lift it. Step the foot forward. On a breath in, it's a high lunge. Arms up, scoop up. Yeah. And then make that left leg further back. Okay, lift up those arms, lift up your ribs, your heart, your chest. Focus on what you're doing in this moment. You'll notice all of the thoughts that have no place right now in your practice. Bring the hands behind your skull. This will show you just how much that we need to be knowing what's going on in our mind. On an inhale, lift up the crown of your head. As you exhale, twist a little bit over to the right. Yeah. And then on an inhale, bring it into center. And then exhale, twist a little bit over to the left. Good. On an inhale, come into center. Arms up, breathe in. As you exhale, bring your palms at your heart, shift forward. You're going to lift up that left leg, warrior three. Keep your hands at your heart. Now drop the left hip, right? Touch the left toes to the floor. Inhale. Lift the left leg up. Exhale. Inhale, touch those toes down. Exhale, pull that leg up. One more, touch those babies down, and then lift it up. Now hold it. Reach the arms to the back of your mat, like there's something behind you that you gotta grab, okay? Reach and stretch, breathe in. Chin is in your chest. You got it. Now drop the hands down to the floor. Step it back into plank, but let's lift up the right leg. Inhale, lift up the leg a little bit higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen leg. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, lengthen. Knee to nose. Lengthen that leg, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Upward facing dog. Both feet are on the floor. And then your downward facing dog. Pull it back. Stretch through that upper body. And drop your chin towards your chest. You got it. On your next inhale, left leg will lift. Okay, now when you lift up the leg, lift up from the whole entire leg. Feel your calf, feel your thigh, lift. Press into your hands, lift it, big inhale. Try to touch the left arm, exhale. Inhale, leg up. Try to touch the right arm, exhale. Inhale, lift leg. Try to touch the nose, and then step the foot forward. Come up into your high lunge, inhale. You got it, my friends. Lift up those arms. Happy Saturday, September 9th. You know, September 9th. Time, we all know time keeps going, right? Hands behind the skull. What do we do with our time? Open those elbows wide. Lift the crown of your head up. Dip your left elbow down. Inhale, come up. Dip the right elbow down. Then inhale, lift up. Bring the arms up, breathe in. Palms at heart, breathe out. Let's take a deep breath in first. And then shift forward and let's try to lift up that right leg. Get the crown of your head to point forward, right? Lift up your left thigh. Touch the right toes down, inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, touch it down, lengthen out your leg, then lift it up. One more, touch that baby down, and then lift. Awesome. Bring your hands down to the floor. Step it back into a plank, but lift up your left leg. Point toes, inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Inhale, lengthen leg. Pull it in. One more, inhale, lengthen. Pull it in.
Lengthen the leg, hold it, breathe in, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Yes, and then your downward facing dog. Step slowly or hop to the front of your yoga mat. Totally up to you. And when you get to the front, just drop your head. You're going to take 5 breaths in this forward fold. So release into it. Where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. Okay? So, and the body is listening to your mind. Every time you step onto the yoga mat, every time you step in onto your practice, whatever it might be, take some inventory on what you've been thinking about, what the mind's been feeding you, because you recognize whatever you're thinking about takes a lot of energy. So just notice. Let's all keep the right hand to the floor to a block. Lift that left arm up, pull it up high. Yeah, and then bring that left arm behind your back, half bind. Roll that chest open, breathe in. And then release that left hand down. Lift up that right arm, bend the left knee, reach and stretch. And bring that hand right behind your back. Open up your chest. Great, breathe in. And then exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Curl yourself up, everyone, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Take our sweet time. And we roll the shoulders up and roll the shoulders down the back. And then again, roll the shoulders up and then down the back. Bring the feet together. Palms come right at your heart. All right, lift up from your thighs, from your chest. Gaze forward. Just stay in your moment. Stay in the present. Notice how your mind is feeding you, how your mind is feeding your body with thoughts, how your mind is feeding your life. And then just come back into the present. And if you're hearing something that is draining you, just tell your mind, give it a break. Give it a break. Give it a break. On a big inhale, sit down, chair pose, Utkatasana, lift those arms up. And you sit a little bit lower. Pop up on the balls of our feet whenever you feel good and ready, and squeeze inner thighs together. On an inhale, stand straight up, chest up, hips forward. And then exhale, sit down, take your time. On an inhale, pull yourself up. And then exhale, sit down. Stay up on the balls of the feet. Inhale, pull it up. And then exhale, sit down. Now hold it. Reach the right arm back, left arm forward. Keep both knees pointed forward. Okay, right knee is pointed more forward than you think. Then inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, over to the left arm back, right arm forward. Keep staying up on the balls of the feet. Then inhale, both arms up, sweet breath in. Exhale, forward fold, heels down. It's a plank. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach the arm over your ear and just stretch. Reach that left arm over your ear and stretch. Now go ahead and dip the hip, lift the arm up. And then exhale, come up. Inhale, dip it down. And then exhale, pull it up. One more, dip it down. And then pull it up. Switch, left hand down, right arm up. Take a pause, lift up your hips. Arm over your ear, feel what you feel. Feel what you feel. Ready? Dip the hip, lift the arm up. And then exhale. Inhale, dip it down. Exhale, pull it up. Again, inhale, dip it. And then lift it. Hand to the floor, we're in a plank. Amazing. All right, I know. Inner elbows look forward. You can drop down to your knees for this, okay? Breathe in, bend the elbows, lower a little bit, and then push up. As we exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, push up.
And then one more time, bend those elbows and then push up, down, dog. Woo! Your body is listening to your mind. The mind sometimes, well, maybe more than sometimes, has us all over the place. We're trying to fix things, figure things out, control things. Take a breath. How good does it feel to just take a breath? You don't have to explain to yourself why. You just feel it. To just be in the present. Okay, let's take one more breath. Ooh. All right. From your downward facing dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip, exhale. Flip your dog if you like flipping it. And if you don't, that's cool. Just go ahead and make big circles with that leg and reach up. Come back up and around. Inhale. Right leg stretches out to the left. So fallen triangle, lift up that left arm. Okay, touch the toes to the floor. Lift the leg up. Touch those toes down. Lift that leg up. Touch it down. And then lift. Bring that right foot forward. You come up into high lunge. Breathe up. And then warrior two. Breathe out. Yeah, we're going to take some breaths here. Reach the arms far apart. Yeah. Where your awareness goes, your energy flows. And sometimes the mind just really hijacks us. So enjoy the moments whenever you're super present. When you keep yourself open and available to just experience your amazing, beautiful life. Reach. Oh, is it easy? No. No. But it's awesome. Stretch. And your next inhale, flip the palm, reverse, up and over, straighten out that left leg. Extended triangle pose. Bring that right hand down to the floor. Keep legs straight or a block. Okay? Remember, when you come into these shapes, you're looking to lengthen. So lift up thighs. Spread through your toes. You know? Look up towards your left thumb. Breathe in. Stretch. You got it. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Yeah. Bring that left hand onto your hip. Look down to the floor. We're going to shift into half moon. So bring your right hand a little bit more forward and then lift up that left leg. Flex the left foot. Start to tick-tock open, like tick-tock open your left hip. And you can feel the slight rotation of your hip. Now, really lift up, though, the right thigh and lift up the right side of your waist, right? Lift up that left arm whenever you're ready. And you stretch. We breathe. You push through that left heel. Awesome. Let's take 3 more breaths. Any variation that you want. Maybe you grab a hold of your foot. Maybe you bring your right hand at your heart. Isn't it great to be present? It's so awesome. Lift and stretch. All right. We're going to shift into warrior 3. So bring your palms at your heart. Shift your left hip towards the floor. Take your time. Yes. On your next inhale, lift up that left leg straight forward. Then exhale, shoot that left leg all the way back. On an inhale, reach that leg all the way up. And exhale, shoot that leg back. 1 more. Inhale, pull it on up. And exhale, shoot it on back. Let's go ahead and lift up the leg on a breath in. Bend the knee, give it a hug. Just squeeze that knee in. You got this. All right, drop the foot to the floor
and then lift that right knee up automatically. Switching legs. Left hand grabs the knee or your foot. Right arm will stretch up and back. Can you breathe? Yeah, reach, reach. Awesome. Come back into center. Find yourself in tree. Bring that right foot into your thigh or into your calf. And then lengthen the crown of your head up super high. Let's reach the arms up to the sky. Hook your thumbs, spread through fingers, and push your hips slightly more forward. Now, reach those arms a little bit over to the right, and then come forward, up. Reach a little bit over to the left. On an inhale, lift those arms up. Feel this in the side of your waist. Reach over to the right. Inhale, come up, and then reach over to the left. Good. Inhale, arms up. Bring your palms at your heart. Bring the right knee into your chest. Shoot that leg all the way back. Exhale. Hands to the floor. Plank pose. Drop down to the forearms. Steady and easy. All right. Right forearm down. Left arm up. Side forearm plank. We got this, everyone. Lift up hips. Big inhale. Thread your needle. Exhale. Inhale, arm up. And then exhale, thread it under. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, thread. Bring that left forearm down, right arm up. Big inhale in. Thread it under, big breath out. Stay present. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, thread it under. One more, pull it up. And then thread it through. Bring your forearms onto the floor and just hold it. If you need to drop down to your knees, of course. Of course. Dip your hips from right to left. To your pace. Yeah? Just stay present. The mind has a tricky way of making us think about things that they take so much of our energy. It's like we want to judge things. We want to label things. We want to figure things out. Breathe in. Good. Drop your hips to the floor. Breathe out. Pull the crown of your head forward. Lift up your heart. Breathe up. And then as you exhale, reach your arms back. Let's grab a hold of our feet if that's possible. If you can't grab your ankles, just keep reaching those arms back. On the next inhale, pull up the feet. Lift up your heart and your chest. Lift up those thighs. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Lift up those thighs. Breathe in. And then breathe out. One more inhale. And then release. Exhale. Reach the right arm out to the side. Roll over onto that right shoulder. Give yourself an awesome stretch. And then come back into center and reach that left arm out and roll over onto that left side. Yeah. Stay present. Stay present. Awesome. Come back into center. Hands down to the floor. Push up into plank. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Now, inhale the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pump up your thighs. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale, slightly bend your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Great job. Okay. You can stay here in this down dog or bring your right hand behind your back. And you'll have to shift your body weight over to the center and just be steady. Steady with your breath. It's the most important part of this practice, okay? It's the quality of your breathing. Bring that right hand down.
Bring that left arm behind your back. We're constantly changing and shifting. So let's say if your mind is just all over the place at the moment, it will change. Bring that hand down, breathe in and breathe out. Left leg lifts, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip, exhale. Flip your dog if you enjoy that. And if you don't, make those big old circles. Lift up the hips, stretch it up high. Yeah. And then come back around and reach that leg through to the right side. Lift up right arm, inhale. Touch the toes to the floor. Lift the leg up. Touch those toes down. Lift that leg up. Touch those toes down. Lift that leg up. Come back. You'll bring that knee forward. Step the foot forward. Come up into your high lunge. Sweet breath in. And then warrior two. Breathe out. Yeah. Then you find yourself in your warrior two. Yeah. Stretch. You stretch. Yeah. Breathe. Breathe. Sink a little lower because you can feel this. You can really feel this now. Yeah. Just steady yourself. Your body is listening to your mind. Right? We can't control much, but we can do our best to steer the mind in the direction of where we're trying to go. Breathe. Yeah. Flip that palm, inhale, reverse, straighten out that leg, big breath in, and then come into that extended triangle pose. So that left hand comes down to the floor to a block, and you pull that right arm up. Yes, and reach, reach. Can we lengthen our body? You know, we're not waiting for things to end. You're living in the moment. You know, you're not waiting for that final destination. Your life is happening with every single breath. So it's what's happening right now. This is your life. So reach and stretch, right? Reach and stretch. Ooh, lift up thighs. Bring your right hand onto your hip. Look down to the earth. You're going to shift forward into that half moon pose. Left hand underneath of your shoulder. Right leg will lift. Start to stack that right hip up and around to the left. Stack that baby up. Reach that arm up whenever you're ready. And you take any variation that you want to try. Maybe you grab the ankle. Maybe your hand comes by your heart. And it doesn't matter which hand. Maybe it's your right hand comes at your heart. Maybe it's your left. You know, you just be steady. You got 2 more breaths. Good. Keep lengthening. Remember that. Keep stretching. We're all going to come into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. So square off those hips. Bring your palms at your heart. Steady. Yeah. On your next inhale, let's lift up that right leg. Breathe up. And exhale, shoot that right leg all the way back. Inhale, reach that leg all the way up. Use your whole body to do this. Reach that leg back. And then last one, inhale, pull that leg up, and then reach that leg all the way back. Good. Come on up, nice and easy. Give the knee a good squeeze, a good hug, pull it in, and then step that foot down to the floor. Let's go ahead and lift up the left knee like it's no big deal. Right hand grabs the knee or your foot. Lift up that left arm up and around. Get yourself a good twist. Reach. Ooh, lengthen the crown of your head. And then come back into center. Come into that tree pose. Bring that left foot into your right thigh. Palms at your heart. And then lift those arms up.
You know, you can hook your thumbs, reach the arms up, inhale. Stretch a little bit over to the left, exhale. And then inhale, arms up. And lean a little bit over to the right. Good. Inhale, come up into center. Hold it. Lean the arms back. Awesome. And then let's bring the knee back into the chest. Give it a hug. And then shoot that leg far back. Hands come down to the floor. You're going to come into your plank pose. Hold plank. Okay? Hold plank. Right? Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Pull it up high, big breath in. Just hold it. Now, maybe we could also lift up that top leg. So your left leg, maybe we can lift it up and stretch it up and lift it and lift up your hips a little bit more. Good. And then release. Okay, left hand down, right arm up, right? You can stay right here. You can lift up that top leg and stretch it, you know, reach it. Push the earth away. Good, you got this. And then bring the hand down. Inhale, look forward. Bend the elbows a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale, tippy toes, bend the elbows. Inhale, push up. And then the last one, bend the elbows. And then push up. Down dog. Great job. 5 breaths. So anything you want, anything that you need. You know, 5 breaths. Ooh-wee. Stretch it out. You know? Yeah. Stretch it out. And whoever comes to the parlor to practice, just know that Jagger will give you kisses. Jagger will definitely give you some love. Okay, you ready? Let's lift up the right leg. Breathe in. Stretch it up high to the sky. Pull the knee in towards your chest. Breathe out. Drop the knee to the floor. Lift the knee towards your chest. Drop that knee down. Lift that knee up. One more time. Drop it down. And then lift it up. Step that foot forward. On an inhale, it's a high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Breathe. Bring your right hand down onto your forearm, onto your thigh. Hand all the way down to the inside of the foot. Lift up that left arm. Okay, we're almost there. Bring that left arm behind the back. Half bind. And then go for your full bind if that's appropriate for your practice. You know, you can bring that right arm underneath. Try to catching that full bind. Lean back, open chest. Lean back, open heart. Stay steady. Pump up your left leg. We got this. We got this. All right. Now look down to the earth. We're all going to bring the hands down to the ground. All right. Pivot on the ball of the left foot and drop that left knee. Come up into your lizard pose. Bring that right foot off to the side. Come down onto your forearms. Take a breath. We're going to take 5 breaths. Okay. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the temperature in your skin. Feel this moment in your life. Yeah. Your life is made up of all these beautiful breaths. All these beautiful moments. Enjoy them. Don't wait to that final destination, because it's not going to look like what you think it might look like. I should say it might not, because I'm not a fortune teller. I have no idea. Shift a little bit from right to left. Good. Let's straighten out those arms, practicing Hanumanasana. So I'm going to flip my mat in, bring my right foot more into the center. And then push my heel more forward and lengthen my back leg as much as I can, you know? Yeah. And lift up our hearts. Lift up our hearts. Breathe. I want us to take some deeper breaths in and out. Really feel the inner thigh. Feel your body. Good. Come on back. Take your time. We're going to come onto our hands and onto our knees, nice and slow. Okay. From the hands and knees, take a cat-cow, lift up heart. And then exhale, round and curl the back. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, crown of your head up high, cat-cow, and exhale, round and curl. Push it back into your downward facing dog, steady. All right, feel your heels. Lift up that left leg, breathe in. Pull the knee towards chest, breathe out. Tap the knee down, inhale, lift it, exhale. Tap it down, lift it, tap it, and then lift it. Step that foot forward, come up into your high lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Okay. Now we were here before for quite some time, so sink into it. Bring your forearm either onto your thigh or hand down to the inside of your foot. Sweep that right arm behind your back. If you want to go for the full bind because your shoulders will let you, go for it. And if your shoulders don't let you, don't judge it. Look at what you're doing. It's pretty amazing. Lean back, open heart. Okay, steady breath. Your body follows your mind. Keep sweeping the mind. Everyone look down to the earth, hands down, pivot on the ball of the right foot. Drop the right knee down. Lizard pose, you ready? Bring the forearms down to the ground. Take your time and then rock a little bit from side to side. Okay, a little bit from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, we'll straighten out those arms. Flip the mat in to give your heel a space to stretch forward. Reach that left heel forward. Make sure your right knee and your right leg is stretching back as well. Yeah. And you lift up your heart, you know, inch by inch, breath by breath. Take your time. Come back to that 4-count inhale, 4-count exhale. Where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. So if our mind is constantly grabbing, grasping, moving, trying to figure things out, that's where our energy is. Slow it down. Slow it down. Good. We'll come back up. Take your time. Ooh, hands and knees, nice and easy. Okay, 1 cat-cow. On a breath in, crown of head up. On a breath out, round and curl the back. Now, tabletop your spine so it's steady, and then lift up from your lower belly. Tuck your toes, lift the knees slightly up off the floor, and then drop the knees a little bit lower. Reach that right leg far back. Breathe in, pull the knee in, breathe out.
Inhale, reach that right leg back. Pull the knee in. One more, reach it back. And then pull it in, toes down, drop the knees even more. Left knee back, inhale. Pull it in, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, then pull it in. One more, lengthen, and pull it in. So drop those toes down, drop the knees a little bit more, and hold it for 5. Woo, 4. Good. Push the floor away. 3, 2, and then 1. Drop the knees to the earth. Cross over at your ankles. Navasana, boat pose. Lift up those legs. Breathe in. Huh? Breathe in. Jagger? No. Reach. Okay. All right. Lift up heart. Breathe in. Lower down halfway. Breathe out. Point toes. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, lower down. Reach those arms. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, lower it down. Reach it on up. Inhale, last one. And then lower it down. Hold it. Lift your head and shoulders up a little bit more. Reach for your toes. Point your toes. Reach and stretch. Big breath in. And then release. Woo! Happy baby, everyone. Grab a hold of those feet. You know, if you can't grab the feet, grab the calves, grab the thighs. Rock from side to side. You know? Yeah. Just breathe. Your mind has the power to take you in many places, directions. It has the power to take you into the past and to think about the future, to assume and to judge. Your mind also has the beautiful power to forgive and love and release. So remember that sometimes we talk about the mind as if it's this place that we're constantly having to control. But on the other hand, it's also a place that will help to elevate us and to expand us and help us grow. So it's not negative, okay? It's not negative. Breathe in and breathe out. Draw those knees in towards your chest. Rock up, forward and back. Okay, let's press the feet down into the floor. Actually, we'll come into bridge, but not for very long. So if you have a wheel practice that you want to do, you're going to come up on a big inhale, lift up those hips. Okay. You're going to come up, lift up those hips. Breathe. Got about 5 more breaths. Feel that chest lift up. Okay. Breathe. And then whenever you're ready, start to lower it all down. Great job, everyone. Okay. Windshield wiper your knees from right to left. Steady. Right to left. Cool. Pull those knees in. We'll come forward, back and forward. If you want to take a vinyasa flow, you can go for it. You can meet me in downward facing dog. We'll prepare for sleeping swan, pigeon pose, okay? So whatever works for you. Maybe you stay on your back. I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and bring that left knee forward and your right leg stretches back. On an inhale, walk the hands back by your hips. Lift up your chest, breathe in. And then as you exhale, roll it on down. And I'll set the timer. And we'll be here for 3 awesome minutes. Whew.
Okay. Where your awareness goes, your energy flows. The body is listening to the mind. So it's real important for us to be present. Just to recognize where the mind is taking us. There's a beautiful visualization in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Bhagavad Gita means the song of God. It's a beautiful Hindu text that is all about yoga. Is mentioned quite a bit in the Bhagavad Gita. And the story is with Krishna, Lord Krishna, God Krishna. But the soldier, Arjun, has no idea that Krishna is God. He just thinks Krishna is his friend. And Arjun is this powerful soldier whose life work, life destiny, his purpose in life is to be a soldier, to be a warrior. But he now has to be a soldier on the battlefield against his own family, uncles and cousins and people that he knows. And he was having a really hard time to fulfill his destiny. So Krishna, God, is his chariot driver. And he's explaining, how these horses that Krishna is guiding, how they need to be guided because the horses represent the mind. The horses represent the senses. What you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch, what you hear. And if Krishna wasn't guiding these horses, they would go all over the place. You would get nowhere. It's a beautiful visualization because when we think about our mind, we give so much power to our mind. We forget that, who's ruling the mind, the heart, and the soul. We give too much power to the mind. On your next inhale, walk your hands back, lift up your heart, breathe in. And then maybe grab a hold of that right foot if you're in your sleeping swan and your pigeon, and lift up your heart. Maybe find a double bind by lifting up that left arm and trying to catch those right fingertips. But lift up your heart and your chest, breathe in. And then release it as you breathe out. Come into your down dog, shake it out, or maybe just hands and knees, whatever feels best for you, Stretch it out. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our right knee forward, and then the left leg shoots back. Bring the hands back by your hips. Breathe in, big inhale. And then come forward as we exhale. Yeah. I would love it if on this side, this is more of the sun side, the right side, action side. If we can just take a moment and see how much, though, the mind is, as much as we have to be not necessarily controlling the mind, but aware of what the mind is doing. I want us also to celebrate the mind. Look what it does for us. When we can focus the mind and we get things and we can accomplish things in our life, when we break habits, when we show up for ourselves, when we put in the work, that's you discipline. That's like you being, your mind is on board with your heart. And it might take so many times for you to get the mind on board, but it gets on board. Celebrate that. Be proud of that. Celebrate that. Celebrate all of the amazing wins, all the amazing tries, even if you don't win, but you're trying, and your efforts. The mind is not a bad place. But sometimes we just have to steer it in the direction of where the soul and the heart wants us to go. Take deep breaths. When it feels too overwhelming, remember everything is step by step, inch by inch, breath by breath. Just focus on your next step. Focus on your next breath. Beautiful. That was 3 minutes. You'll take your time. You come out. You can lift up your chest. Reach your chest up high. You can push back into your down dog. Stretch it out. Oh, yeah, no. Grab a hold of that left foot. Pull that heel in. Reach your heart up. Go for that full bind if that's appropriate. And then release. Okay, we're all going to come in on our backs. Okay, so take your time, stretch it out, and come down onto your spine. We're going to practice our meditation from Shavasana. So stretch out your legs and roll yourself on down. Get comfortable, okay? Where your awareness goes, your energy will flow. Let's bring our awareness to the right hand, the right fingertips, the right palm. And bring your awareness to the left hand, fingertips, the palm. Feel the entire left hand. And bring your awareness to both hands simultaneously. Now bring your awareness to the right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, the entire right arm.
And left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, the entire left arm. Become aware of both arms simultaneously. Bring your awareness to the right hip, right knee, right ankle, right toes, the entire right leg. And become aware of the left hip, left knee, left ankle, left toes, the entire left leg. Become aware of both legs simultaneously. And then to the lower back, middle back, upper back, back of the neck, and crown of the head. Become aware of your entire body laying on the ground. Become aware of your entire body. Then draw your awareness to the center of your eyebrows. Your eyes are closed, gaze into the mind space. Just breathe. Soften the space around your forehead and your eyes. As you watch your mind space, there might be no thoughts, there might be some thoughts. Create a beautiful relationship with your mind. So just take a moment and tell your mind that you love your mind. I love you. Where your awareness goes, your energy flows. Keep your awareness in the mind space. When the thoughts do come up, allow yourself to feed your body and your mind positive thoughts. This mind of ours keeps expanding and growing. So we're always working on the relationship with our mind, always. And the more we work on the relationship with our mind, the relationship our body benefits. So breathe into this beautiful feeling of love and forgiveness, healing and appreciation.
And breathe out whatever energy you need to release. I invite you to stay as long as you can. Happy Saturday, happy brand new day, and happy brand new moment. I will see you soon, my friends. Bye.